I think someone said it was 2 miles from a Category 5. I guess this is what they call devastation. I've seen on TV other places, and here I am sitting in it, and you know, I feel all those folks' pain through the years, and I guess when you live on the coast, there's a price to be paid for that. When I went out of my home, it was about 3:30 yesterday afternoon, and I had the only home in our 2-block neighborhood that was either still there or didn't have significant damage. I've lived here since 1953, so I know so many of these people. I was fortunate to be raised by the founding families of this city, and we've got a great spirit, and we'll be, you know, we don't think we will, but we'll be all right. I got to talk to this guy. Bobby, what have we done?
They got my dad.
Did they airlift him?
They picked him up in the ambulance, and they're going to take him to
where are they taking him?
Sacred Heart.
God bless.
Yeah. Thank you.
You got it, buddy. I'm so glad that worked out. Did your mom go?
My mom went with him because my dad can't hear.
I know. All right, well, y'all stay safe. You got it. I told myself, when I wake up in the morning, be positive. The attitude is everything. Y'all doing okay?
Yeah, we still got part of a home over there. I lost a bunch of trees and so forth.
In a situation like this, I'm heartbroken when I see these people that have lost. Absolutely, absolutely. But levity, I think, is something that can get you through a tough situation. And this is not something that you wanted to see. I'm an upbeat guy now.
How's Mama?
We're good. We're hanging in. Everybody's hanging in. You okay? There you go. You got to find some strength in something. What about Randy?
He's over there.
Okay. And I don't think that this is something that other places haven't been through and haven't recovered. And sure, it's a long process, and I'm worried about that. I'm worried about stamina when you're at this level. I'm worried that, can we get up? Can we go another day? I believe we can. Gardner?
Yeah.
It's good to see you again. Al Caffey.
Yeah, how you doing?
Well,
You got
been
some
better.
work?
I've been better. How widespread is what we have? How far west or east does this go?
I think this is the worst. I don't think I've seen anything worse than this. So you're the worst by a long shot. Now, I've not seen.
We are ground zero, evidently. Thank you so much. Lord, I'm used to dealing with a pothole on the street. You know, I'm not used to. Kenny, how'd y'all do? Gone. Hey, Bubba. God bless you.
Hey, I think we need to work on getting your store back up.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I've got a tractor trailer coming that we can. I'm working on it as hard as I can.
I know you are, but that will help people, the ones that are still got stuff. Yeah. But we ain't got much.
I know we don't.
I know
we don't. I know we don't.
We gonna make it though. We got each other.
That's right. Hang in there. All right, buddy. Y'all take care. My dad and I built this in 1974. Now, when you pull those nuts out, you may find some boxes of them in there. Oh, there you go.
24 inch.
We're going to just sort of do the swag method here. That's a wild ass guess. That's all we're going to do right on that. Y'all just get what you need and we'll figure it out. Randy! I heard you in the woods yesterday, buddy. God bless you. Oh, man.
3 of my rooms were left. All my guns, all my clothes.
Are you kidding me? Randy, he's one of our employees. He's got one of those personalities that he just fits in so well, and he's helpful, and he's big, and he's strong, and he's, you know, we sort of tease about, well, we don't really need a forklift, we got Randy. So we like Randy, and we just, I mean, my heart's broken for him. Said, look,
But hell,
you know, everybody's got to get their
he
life.
found his house over there in the woods, and he was,
Not get hurt, but we're gonna try to
today he
salvage
was
some of the
excited.
inventory. If you need a generator, you let me know. You want one tonight? All right, come on.
We went to bed thinking it was gonna be a 3. We was gonna ride it out. She woke up about 4 o'clock that morning and said we got to go. And she had an alarm go off on her phone, but her phone never went off. So evidently the good Lord woke us up, told us time to go. And luckily we did. If not, we'd probably be in that rubble somewhere. This is the slab where the house was. This here would be the washroom. This would have been the front den closet, the living room. We walked in the door right there. And then upstairs would have been up yonder. It's gone. It's over yonder. That's the upstairs. Across the canal. This is my boat. Or was. This is just the top story. This is my side. That's my neighbor's bedroom. That over there is the other neighbor's bedroom. I'm guessing this is what's left of the downstairs, the insulation and the sheetrock, so this is the bedroom. This is where we was when she told us to get up. I'm just happy we get to save our clothes. We was planning on it just getting flooded downstairs and we'd have, you know, everything to wash off and wash. But I mean, this is good enough. At least we got some part of our life that we can pick up and move on from. I just really don't know. All our pictures are photo albums. What we can save of them, maybe. Family photos that can't be replaced. Memories you don't think about until you look at them. No, I was always one of them ones that still am. Thought I couldn't lose nothing. Well, I guess you learn better when you piss Mother Nature off. Tell her she can't do something, she'll show you otherwise. She literally almost took everything, but I guess she had a heart. She left a little. It'll show you how humble you really are. It'll never be the same. They'll rebuild, but it'll never be the same. There's no way. There's too much lost. There's no planning nothing. You're not gonna plan on going fishing this weekend. You're not gonna plan on taking the wife to the movies. You're not gonna plan on going out to eat because that's non-existence right now. You have to plan on trying to find food now, a hot meal, water, home, put a roof over your head. So, I don't know. Keep on keeping on is all I can do. Head back in and grab more stuff, head back out, load it up.
Are y'all still doing door to door?
We are. We did it all yesterday. The powers that be want to make sure that we did a hasty search yesterday. Anybody
Okay.
around? Anybody around? No. Now we're going inside, especially ones like this and this, and making sure there aren't any bodies. So today is more of a primary, more extensive search.
When I talked to, they were in my neighborhood yesterday afternoon, and they said they hadn't found anything, and it was okay to start bringing equipment in.
Okay, so we don't know. We don't know if there's bodies in the rubble piles along 98.
What time is it? 1:35. Yep, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm gonna get a headache if I don't.
Wheat bread.
Light wheat bread for me.
You have a note from Steve, Big Fish, wanting to know what he can do. He's ready.
Daddy, come here just a second, if you don't mind. They found a body and they shut everything down.
Okay, I know right where they are. They suspended debris operations up by the store. But there's suspect that they found somebody.
Heavy equipment. We just want to check this area right quick. It's what the local fire chief said he wanted done right now. So what we're doing is we're going to check that.
Bay County Sheriff's Office that we had heard was looking for me confirmed, as did the interim city administrator, that we had found someone. He was born in '38, so he was, what, 80? They found him across the street under a boat. You know, that I just was so in hopes we could avoid that. It would sort of be I think a miraculous thing to have gone through this and not had that happen. We can't just whirlwind through there, and it's still dangerous. We got to be careful. We're gonna salvage what we can and not get hurt. Nope. We'll figure it out. God bless. Thanks. All right, let's go. We'll just lock this gate and get out of here. I thought I'd worked hard all my life. I didn't know I was going to be in the position I find myself in with our little family business. Wow. You know, you can't help but think at Carol's and I's age that, I mean, we sort of planned at 71. You sort of, by then, you've got a plan. And that plan's not there. I mean, that the support of that plan is now sitting there in rubble. So, at least most people, I think, if you sort of knew what the plan was, you can deal with it. We're still in that, what's the plan? So, that's difficult. But just have to make it work.